an idiot for the last 2 minutes. Yeah, thanks for that. How many fish did I kill today? I killed a lot of fish. I just realized I fucked my entire intro. I guess I'll just start talking all over again. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of fish. I have 5 dark pearl rings now, which is really good. However, I don't really have all the scrolls to do all of them. Um, so yeah, that's going to be a challenge. I don't know what I'm going to do. So with my scrolls, I've got two luck accessory scrolls and then 3 int 10s. If I want to do 10s, like 10s is crazy. Like I should surely be just banking for 30s. And I've also got some dex 30s, but I don't really care about my ults. I'd rather get it done on my main. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the scrolling, to be honest. I'll definitely do 2 of the luck 30s, but I've been pretty unlucky with scrolling, like not being able to find any. I've refunded like, I don't know, 1,000, and I haven't even gotten a scroll. 1,000 like mini fishes, and haven't even gotten a scroll. So it's been pretty rough out there for the scrolling part of it. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of dark pearl rings, so I can't complain. So maybe I go for the dex ones. I'm not sure. Using 10% scrolls seems insane, but you never know. The other news we heard as well is that Balte's considering extending the test server to allow himself to like develop Dragon Canyon a little bit more, and I assume if that's the direction he goes, he'll release Dragon Canyon as part of 4th job, which makes a lot of sense. The 4th job power level is going to get like considerably stronger, and we need the maps to compensate for it, so I think it's a good direction. I think he should take as long as he needs to release 4th job to get Dragon Canyon ready and whatever he needs to do for the balance changes. Aliens? Hello Shoni, how's it going? But yeah, I mean he needs ample time to take care of the balance changes as well. It's pretty imbalanced at the moment, the 4th job's classes. What is Dragon Canyon exactly? Well, I never got to play Dragon Canyon back in the days, but these are all like the meta maps, like Skelegons, and I'm sure there are other ones, Wyverns. They're just other notorious Leafree maps that wasn't included in this part of the release. So I'm not in Leafree right now, so I can't show the world map of Leafree, but what we got given is basically only half of, you know, what Leafree actually is. And all the high level areas aren't really in the game right now, and we're going to get them later, Vinny. Danman, how's it going? Good to see you. True, you can never find a shark map because there's always 2 level 180 ILs botting in them. Well, we gotta get them out. People feel so empowered to bot in the shark caves. They're probably some of the most botted maps. I always say that we don't have that many bots in the server, and I still think that's true. But if you are going to find a botter, it's going to be in the shark cave, where the maps are so non-complex, and it looks, you know, the most like regular gameplay to farm there. But yeah, all the reports these days is all, you know, either they're lie detected, caught in the free market, or they're in Shark Cave. How much magic is needed to full clear 104 and 304? Depends what you mean by full clear. I'm not literally full clearing it, but I think you would agree that like this is basically full clearing it. But even then, I've pretty much got like close to the near minimum magic you would need to full clear this as an Ice Lightning mage. As an Ice Lightning mage, like to full clear this at about the same rate I'm getting, you need to 3-shot the mobs, and how long have I been 3-shotting them for? Not that long, to be honest. So like my magic is like 1388. I'm guessing like 1320, 1330 is about what I needed to start 3-shotting here. And the moment I can 3-shot here, I can basically full clear the map. But it's not literally full clear the map. I still can't get everything in time. How are the numbers looking these days? Haven't logged in for a week or 2. As in the player numbers or the numbers of the 4th job skills and stuff. I assume you mean player numbers. And honestly, like it's stabilized / subsided a little bit. Maybe not subsided, that's not the word. It's been stable, but yeah, obviously a lot of people are waiting for 4th job right now, so it's definitely not at its peak. We used to see those like 700, 800 peaks. Numbers are booming, you're now level 44. Damn, nice. Congratulations, man. When I see you in Snackrosis' stream, obviously there's no one else streaming Chronostory. I got in after I saw your chat messages. However, when you're looking at a Chronostory streamer, I figure you might be interested in the game, you know, finally. Speed Demon. Yeah, precisely. Someone's gonna be 4th job ready, man. I still think we got a lot of time until 4th job, so not to worry. The goal for me as well is to get the belt. And speaking of belts, like this is something I need to do a little bit more of. I need to rotate into the Chiefs map every time it's up. So that's my sniper like scouting. But I've got a scout in the sniper map, and then I'll just come here like every 10 minutes, but make sure that no one takes it before me. Is cozy the Aussie way to say the... Is cozy the Aussie way to cozy the American way? Yeah, I think so, right? The same thing. It's the same word. We're not that much different. Aussie with 2 Z's. It just looks so incorrect. Aluminum. It's most certainly aluminium. I don't know where we're getting words like aluminum, you know? Alright, roller 2 is not good. I think everything else is on cooldown. Let's bring it back up. 304. Oh, I need 6 more seconds. Alright, may as well get some value out of those 6 seconds. Your ears. Oh, what happened to my music? I thought I had it on the shuffle. 1 sec, sorry. Get the Plants vs Zombies theme up. Actually, it's pretty soft too. Let me turn it up a bit. How often do you consume Vegemite and fairy bread? Fairy bread is kind of like the Australian staple that you have when you're a kid. No self-respecting adult would still be eating fairy bread. Sorry if I attacked anyone with that statement, but I don't consume fairy bread. Honestly, Vegemite, I get it every now and then in the form of like a scroll. So it's pretty popular in like scrolls, like savory scrolls that you can get from any bakery. But I don't eat like Vegemite out of the jar as a spread on toast. It's very strong. So if you put it directly on toast, it's just overwhelming. So yeah, leave it to the bakery professionals to get the right ratio of Vegemite in their savory treats. So, with all the bossing I've been doing, I've got a fuckload of crystals. I'll put my chaos crystal count like somewhere down the bottom here as I continue grinding. But yeah, huge on the crystal balances. I can afford to dedicate more to the scrolling today. Like I'm up to 480, that's really good. I can craft another like 14. I haven't been farming any of the ores, obviously. I've only been bossing. This is my first time like actually back grinding in the last 2 days. But yeah, we've got a lot of resources to work with basically. I'm trying to roll a 5 or 6. Let me go back to the free market for a moment. 4? Yeah, whatever. I can't wait when loaded dice is in the game. It's gonna be so nice. Think of all the chaos it's gonna be, like coordinating with other people to get 4th job buffs this time. Like to make a 4th job buff party. And to be like pretty much all prepared myself, that's a really good feeling. How dare you have mules? I've seen your family system, Africa, okay? I'm not against it. But what am I meant to say when I've done all this work to like prepare my mules? And then you've got all of this like strong, you know, anti-mule attitude on the Discord. The Reds and stuff these days. What am I meant to say? Yeah, fuck the mules. I hate that shit. Like, as I'm the, you know, human embodiment of a mule player. You love mules, by the way? I know. It's just a different way to actually use the mules. I like the system. Oh my god, I clicked something that minimized everything. Alright, I'm still here, never mind. I wet myself for a sec. Who said fuck mules? There's been a lot of like suggestions that are like, get rid of mule story, you know, we want to get rid of this. Yeah. You're talking about the other 4 posts? Exactly, yeah, those are the ones I'm referring to as well. Screw J Downey, everything he stands for. Why attack me? What have I done? Someone suggests experience decay on buffs. What? How would that even work? Oh my god, I'm lagging like crazy. If you are buffed, you get experience decay? What are you saying? Either way, I haven't read like one good idea on the suggestion thread in a while. Mules on the second Maple Story Worlds account, right? I found that I cannot just multi-log 2 characters. Unfortunately, Yifan Lee, that's exactly how it works. I don't blame you for thinking that though, but yeah, you do need a new account, so I hope you didn't, you know, advance your mule too far in the game only to realize that you couldn't use it. Hopefully it's still pretty new. If you're inactive or the buffer is inactive, you lose buff decay. Yeah, there are some wild ideas on that thread. It's just a separate character, but it needs to be a new account. That's the unfortunate part of it, yeah. At least you get your blessing, you know? That's what the second character can provide. Bro said every 2 minutes must be active or buff gets cancelled. I almost gasped. The ratio of like suggestions that actually get converted into the game is like, I'm gonna guess like 1 in 20. Like so few of them because a lot of them are, you know, not that great. 1 in 20? Yeah, that's pretty conservative. Is that what you were doing? I saw that you were coding, obviously, but I wasn't paying any attention to what you were actually doing when you say you were coding. As someone who's not, you know, programming proficient. You were trying to code the family thing. You're crazy, dude. How did it go? Not good, I assume. I mean, it's a fun exercise just to be like, this is my suggestion, and this is how I do it. What do events look like in Chrono? The events are not that flashy, Vinny. Some of the past events are usually just like, there is an event currency that drops from the monster and you can get various kind of rewards. In the past it's been, you know, chairs, it's been drop rate coupons, it's been NX accessories, it's also been, I want to say one more thing, face accessories. That's probably the most important one, but all of these kind of events, like the Easter Charm is another one, these are all temporary, so that's what the events typically are. I did hear from Belte that he wants to make an event with some permanent rewards, so keep that in mind for the next event, but there's been no event previously that has had any permanent rewards. So some of the old school events, I'm a day one player, and the initial event gave like a candy cane, which gave an additional like 15 magic attack, 10 weapon attack, that stacked with every other buff. So it was kind of crazy. It was really good. And I got like 1,000 of them, and everyone was like, where do you get these candy canes from? Like way after, we had the Christmas event. So yeah, those were really cool. 2x drop, the Easter egg one was about the most generous one we've had. So that was I think it was 50% drop, not 2x, but even still, it's really good for bossing because your bossing rate is 1x and then it's 50% on top of that, so 1.5, but on top, 50% on top of the already 3x item rate, so it's only 3.5, is not that big of a deal. So you definitely always want to save drop rate stuff for bosses. And for whatever reason, whenever we had drop rate stuff in the game, I never did bossing. It's only now that we don't have it that I'm doing all the bossing, so it's taking a lot longer to get my rings, get my scrolls, and, all that. So I've definitely, not done things correctly. Sorry, I missed the other comment. It's crazy how OP mages are. My first wasn't outlining, there were no problems with the chrono meta spots. My Sin gets one shot unless HP or I scroll defensive gear. I think all the classes do relatively well at mobbing with the exclusion of some of them, like Marauder, Chief Bandit, Hermit. The Warriors are not bad, to be honest, with Rush. I think they are decent at mobbing. But Hermit is just one of the few unlucky classes that has, HP disadvantages and needs the hyper body more than anyone else. No one else really needs it, to be honest, at the same level. Should definitely have Face Eye, maybe Pendant also drop from bosses. I agree. I think that would be pretty cool. I think those slots should have more possible items that go into it. Even ones of varying strength, the very, very rarest ones could be a boss drop. You could have very common ones that are weak that can drop and you can put one slot on them or something like that. I'd like to see more face accessories and medals and pendants in the game. But I'm sure we're going to get them soon enough. The same way in which we have the rings, it's okay, it can be 1 stat, 2 stat, or even 3 stat, so, that's good. It gives you a goal to push towards, but if you don't want to, dedicate all the time, you can still get a nice, 1 or 2 stat ring. So yeah, I kind of like that. I like having more options for each of the slots. Zack and Horntail will give them. Yeah, but we're going to be waiting a long ass time for them, unfortunately. But yeah, that's true. Forgive me, I'm a little tired. It's been a week. I've got a coffee on my side. I'm trying to keep myself fueled here. Saber Lily, hello. When does 4th job come out? Oh, when it does come out, do you think we should move on to Unwelcome Staff since we can easily cap our speed and keep Infinity up? I think the main difference is going to be whether you have access to Speed Infusion as a support buff. So we're getting 2 speed reduction from Booster, 2 speed reduction from Infinity. So 4 can go into... Oh, Fish later? Oh, yep. Fuck yeah. Call me, I will come. Yeah, back to the Staff versus the Wand. I think if you don't have Speed Infusion, then the Wand will probably just be better. Because the magic attack difference is so minimal between the Staff and the Wand. So, the bottom line is you need to be attack speed capped permanently for the Staff to be better. The magic attack difference is so minimal. But that being said, it's pretty easy to maintain maximum Infinity uptime. I think at even level 150, 150 is about close to the minimum, I think, that you can maximize, Infinity uptime. But if you can, then it's definitely better. Has any IL tested if attack speed can go down to 0? I feel like the answer to that is no. But yeah, long story short, Saber Lily, I think the answer is staff is better. But if you are just new to 4th job, like level 120, level 130, even level 140, you may not be getting enough uptime on Infinity to justify the staff quite yet. So like technically, the one might be better from like 120 to like 140, and then it could be staff. So I would just, if I were new, you know, a new Ice Lightning to 4th job, I would just scroll a staff anyway. The difference between 1 and 2 speed is significantly less in milliseconds than the difference between like 7 and 6 speed. So the advantage of increasing your speed is less and less the higher your speed is, if that makes sense. Like the difference between 1 and 2 is not as much as the difference between 6 and 7. I would just make a staff at the get-go. Even if it was slightly more inefficient between 120 and 140, it will be more efficient later. That was a really long answer, but that's my answer. One-man job, and this server you can play anytime. Are you going to release your IL guide before the 4th release update? I'm wondering if I should or I should incorporate it. I honestly, like, it's a decent amount of recording time. Like, I gotta go back to all the initial areas. Should I wait until 4th job? Like, probably. Probably. Thank you, you'll try to scroll a staff. Best of luck. Best of luck. So will I, actually. So will I. Maybe I should wait until 4th. I'm not sure, Vinny, to be honest. I don't know what my intention is. It was a cool idea at the start, and then I'm like, I don't know, I got a little lazy, and it's a good amount of editing and recording and voiceover. I couldn't dedicate myself to do it with just the busy weeks that I've been having. Like, I barely find, you know, 90 minutes per 3 days a week to stream. But I think I'll be a little more motivated to do it with 4th job because there'll be more content to cover. And even now, like, I could do it with some test server footage. So yeah, I'll try and get off my ass for that. 6-7, oh no. That FMA feel like shit when CL is so OP you can full clear with it? Did it feel like shit? Because like the damage was enormous and it was one-shotting everything and the cooldown was refreshing immediately in its current form. You single-handedly raised a new generation of Ice Lightning mages. I'm so glad because I took so long to make that guide. Like, I've been a day 1 player and I've, you know, I don't want to like toot my own horn. I'm pretty modest generally, right? When I'm being sincere. But, you know, I've been like, you know, one of the higher levels for that whole time. And I could have done it a whole lot earlier. I could have streamed a whole lot earlier. I could have made guides a whole lot earlier. That would have been really fun for me. But I didn't have the courage to do it until a lot later. But it's made me enjoy the game so much more. So like, yeah, every time someone, you know, says big fan in game, which like happens a lot more than you would think, it just fills my heart. It's so nice. Most humble streamer. In ways, yes. Like if I were being purely sincere, I do consider myself a humble person. But when I'm streaming, sometimes I get a little excited, and I definitely do not come up as humble. So it just depends on what day you find me. And modest too? Perhaps. Perhaps. I'm very modest outside of games. I'm very humble and modest outside of games. But for some reason, you're a different person when you're on the computer. Humble before a scrolling sesh. If I hit 2 Dark Pearl rings today, I'll be the fucking greatest player who ever lives. No, just kidding, but I'll be really excited to like be done with Pianus. I don't really want to do more Pianus. The dilemma I was mentioning earlier before more people popped in is that I've got my 5 Dark Pearl rings. Okay, that's huge, right? But I've only got 2 accessory luck 30% scrolls. I've been really unlucky like not finding scrolls. I've got 3 accessory N10s which just dropped from Bristle Squid, but do I really want to waste my Dark Pearl rings on 10% scrolls? Like maybe, because it feels like I get twice the rate of Dark Pearl rings than I do scrolls. Because they drop at the same rate, however, I can get strength and dex ones that I can't really use. So technically I get twice the Dark Pearl rings that I do Instant Luck rings. Twice Dark Pearl rings that I get Instant Luck scrolls. So I guess I could use my extra Dark Pearl rings on 10%, maybe. I'll think about it later. I'm honestly like not sure what I want to do with that. I need a dice rebuff. Fortune favors the bold. I mean, there's bold and there's stupid. Like, what is the difference? Because they're fucking 10% scrolls, okay? Like, we have to recognize that. Do it? Okay, I'm sold, alright. With logical reasoning like that, just do it. Alright. I will. So persuasive. Sorry, that's my Facebook. Give me one moment. Nigel, good to see you. So is modesty, is the modesty now, is that a facade? Why does alcohol strip the veneer off the I'm the shit of the room wedding dance? Is that what that wedding dance was conveying? Alcohol definitely strips off that facade, to answer your question. You are not the same person under the, influence of alcohol. When I'm inebriated, I am a complete ass. I'm an embarrassment. I have wildly dangerous dance moves that, risk elbowing someone. But the modesty is not a facade. I am a modest person. You ain't gonna progress if you scared. Next you're gonna call me the P word, alright? I mean, I might just do it. I think I'll do it anyway. I'll at least do like 1 or 2 of them. I think I have enough Dark Pearl rings, and I'll probably get more of them to justify using a couple of 10s. But I'm mostly wanting to use 30s, but I'll use some 10s. I'll use some 10s. Sharky, thank you very much for the follow. Especially if you're the same Sharky that I encounter on pianist runs. Send the 10s, you'll find a bunch of rings before the next 30. I probably will, right? You know what? I probably will. I was gonna do like 30% Dark Pearl rings, but I'm sure we can get... I mean, 30% accessory dex Dark Pearl rings, but I'm sure we'll get more later. The priority is just the mage. So yeah, I'll definitely do it. Forget about it, Nigel. Forget what I said. I've seen that guy too, lol. That is not I. His name is Sharky, my name is Sharky. Alright, well, I mean, close enough, right? I mean, it pronounces the same. Well, thank you anyhow. We have a lot of new Chronostory enthusiasts, and it's always so great to see. What's a good level for your second character to get the blessing buff? I think you want to get to at least like level 110. The reason I say that specifically, I mean 50 to 70 is always a grind, it's very difficult, but once you hit 70, going from 70 to 110, maybe even 120 is pretty quick. The third job skills really accelerate your leveling pace. You could be down to like 10-minute levels between like 75 and 80, and then like 20 to 30-minute levels between like 80 and 100. So it's really quick. Keep you up on the side and listen. Bonefish ain't gonna raid themselves. Alright, get those bonefish. Appreciate it. But yeah, I still think like 110, 120 is a good spot. You have to get through third job anyway, so yeah, that's a good stopping point. Interested in woo-woo pulls at any point. The streamer dropped an edited video you want to share, but I also don't want to be like, hey, my S6 pulls are really bad. I'd rather read through it on Discord when I actually have the mental, capacity to digest what's going on here. I promise you I'll read it on Discord if you DM me. Oh, that's not what you mean. Oh, you're preemptively asking when is good timing. How am I meant to know? Isn't my timing always terrible? Hasn't my scrolling luck just been atrocious for a week now? You want me to dictate your RNG? I don't wanna like influence your decision in a bad way. If that's what you're asking, like, what universal feelings and tides am I getting? Would you watch it if you are free in your free time? Yeah, certainly. I mean, my interest in gacha like mobile gacha games at the moment is not all that high, but I'd still, for you, I would do it. Unless I'm misunderstanding and you're asking generally. Anyhow, Nam, good to see you. Is there any news on Dragon Canyon? Not really. The only news we got is that Balte intends on extending the test server so that he can work on Dragon Canyon. And I think the implication, he's gonna fail stack off you. At least I'm gonna get the free character. No, I promise I won't come back to Woowa. It was a fun time, but anytime I play a gacha game like that, I keep finding insanely stupid ways to min-max. A gacha game is literally meant to be like a 1 hour, 2 hour, you know, daily max. And I'm sitting there grinding fucking common mobs just to get an inch more experience in the game. Like, that's the kind of diseased mind I have when I play gacha games. I can't go back to a gacha game. I refuse. But yeah, Dragon Canyon, if I didn't finish my sentence, it was basically that Balte's gonna extend the test server duration and then likely work on Dragon Canyon with the intention of probably releasing them both together, but we don't really know that for sure. That's just based on his messages in Discord. Maybe therapy will help. Your scrolling luck is fine, it's the re-rolling. Dropping 15 crystals on multiple ones. Honestly, okay, yes, it's been really bad in the past, but the last 2 streams, I think, definitely the last 1 stream, my scrolling luck was insane. I think I was like minus 70 chaos crystals like below EV, as in like on average I should have expected to spend 70 more. It was so good last stream. Let's see if it repeats itself, but the re-rolling has been okay, to be honest. I don't think it's been that bad. Chrono's good, enough gacha. There's so many gambling, you know, mechanisms in the game. It's satisfied me in a sense. Like, I used to be a competent, not an amazing, but a competent poker player. And I used to play, you know, like at least weekly for years. And I always had this itch for gambling, to be honest. But yeah, definitely, like, you know, you don't really get that from any other game, like, you know, League of Legends, Teamfight Tactics, whatever else I played. But this, I mean, satisfies my gambling cravings. You're not min-maxing, just enjoying testing my team endgames? But I am, that's the problem. I don't know how to enjoy it properly. If you weren't playing Chrono, what would you be playing? I'd probably go back to, like... I like games that I can pick up and put down, you know? Like, just play with a 5-stack and leave. So, like, you know, Valorant, League of Legends, Teamfight Tactics even. Those are all really good. Just games that, like, you can come back to at any time. Progression games are a little bit iffy for me, even though, like, Chronostory is a progression game, because I just get so ingrained into them. And I don't really know when to stop, but, like, for now... is not the time to stop, you know? It's a great game. Like, if it weren't for the quality of the game and the community that we have, I wouldn't be playing it, but... yeah, the game is good enough to justify it. But I've got this compulsive habits, you know? So I usually stray away from these types of games. If the game doesn't have dailies, it's good. I understand that mentality. I mean, to be honest, I am a victim of, you know, daily, weekly responsibility type of games. Like, Lost Ark was one of the most egregious ones, because not only did you have dailies and weeklies, you could create as many characters, just like in, you know, Global Maple Story, and have as many dailies and weeklies as you wanted, and each one would give you some sort of advantage. So... you were incentivized to create as many characters as possible, play as much daily as possible. Is that why you have 10 mules? I have 10 mules because I don't want to have to sync up with a party, be like, yo guys, FM, wait, who's missing? Who doesn't have the buff? Oh, you know, this guy's missing, you know, I don't want to have to play like that, you know? Just like Lost Ark? Yes, just like Lost Ark, but no, it's not the reason why I have that many mules. Lost Ark was so unhealthy, it really was. It was a fucking disease. At least I didn't feel the need to like ever spend in the game, but because you could do like all the work for free, but it was so much work. You could literally like work yourself to death on that game. Gareki, good to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. You're earlier than normal. JD, my role model. Dang, I even stuttered in text. My role model. Alright, that's alright, that's alright. 6 characters, 6 PvP. Did Lost Ark have PvP? If it did, I never played it. I think that came maybe later. Or either that, or I had latency issues, so I never would want to play it anyway. Don't bring out Lost Ark. I was traumatized by it. Oh, D-style. Okay, it's good to know it got us all. Did you ever experience grief for leaving Lost Ark after the sweat and tears? What kind of grief? I definitely missed the game. The complexity of the bosses was so admirable. Like, you felt a sense of triumph. We kill pianos here, we're just holding a button down, you know, it's like, whatever, give me my fucking Chaos Crystal, I'm out of here. But the sense of accomplishment for clearing some of the bosses in Lost Ark... I mean, I'm sure, you know, I'm describing Global MapleStory too, am I? But, like, I just never played Global. But yeah, I mean, that felt really good. Oh, that PvP, yeah, I never played it, Did you get rewards for... Oh, sorry, I read the part. Volton was fun. Volton was one of my favorite bosses too. The reason why the culture was like... The game was so fucking toxic is that these are all 8-man raids. But if you can clear it as part of a group of 4, you can charge 4 other people to go on the run for free. 4 other weaker people. And they pay you gold. And you just clear the run for them. But it increases the difficulty infinitely when you're doing an 8-man raid with 4 people. But that's what I did a lot of. I did a lot of, you know, bussing, as they call it. And that shit was cancerous, because I bussed on as many characters as I could. And I made more characters to bus on. It was disgusting. I used Lutero Horn when everyone died, so I have friends. I can't remember what that did anymore, but still. I feel like I remember, actually. Danman, welcome back. Agreed, I like the mechanics of Lost Ark boss. One person can throw the raid over and over. It got so frustrating though. Like, not clearing a raid because of one person in an 8-man squad can't really, you know, get their shit together. Like it's just... It harbors this, like, negativity. You know, you really need to have the mental fortitude to get through with someone in your party that is not carrying. Oh yeah, I remember that one. It summoned shitty soldiers. Yeah, I remember that. I can't remember if that ever came in handy. I don't feel like it didn't, but still. Like, if you need to stagger check, do they help with the stagger? I think so. It's crazy how many of us actually played Lost Ark. I didn't realize the game was that popular. JPGD510, thank you so much for the T1. I really, really appreciate you. That's so nice. Thank you very, very much. Helped a bit. I think it was a meme item. The communities here have a lot of crossover. I mean, I started my community as a TFT streamer. That's you, Nigel, you know, here from TFT. I don't know, the crossover feels like it shouldn't exist. But it's just surprising like how many people have played so many games and that actually recognize the games that I played as well. Especially with my old soundtracks that I put on the background here. Like this one's Persona, maybe not many people played that. But all the other ones, you know, like Gunround and fucking For Life and all that shit. Like, you guys, we all ate that up as, you know, 15, 20 years ago. We're all the same age here? We are. The kicker is, now you're a TFT quitter, except it's temporary. TFT is always one of those games that you can come back to. I mean, even League of Legends is. Alright, let's get our dice. 5, that means we are back to 304. I come to 104 because a 6 allows me to 2-shot them. Oops. Yeah, but a 5 we just go back to 304. I'll probably do one more cycle and move on to the scrolling, so I'm going to precisely put in, update my timer to like 10 minutes. Or 14, sorry, 15 minutes, sorry, 15 minutes. Yep. I'll finish out this dice cycle and then we'll move on. We're all 34, sweet. Almost. Almost. Anyone here older than 34 to make Sharky feel better? I mean, look, growing old is not even, you know. I just like, I feel really old because everyone I converse with outside of, you know, in life is just younger than me. Or my age. I don't really have any friends that are older than me. So I'm always hanging around young people and I always feel old. But we don't need older people to make us feel young, you know? Like that shouldn't be the mentality, right? I retract what I said. Growing old is not a bad thing. Is it because badminton? Yeah, pretty much. No one is going to be playing at my level if they're older than me. It's going to be difficult. Like, they can, of course, but it won't be easy. Mid-20s, you are so young. You've got such a bright future ahead of you, especially after you hit puberty. Old is fine. It most certainly is fine. It's the lingo that people say, all the fucking kids say, that really gets me sometimes. You know? And I will admit, I've picked up a little bit of lingo. Just the lingo that I think is the least cringy. I've incorporated from some of the, you know, younger generations. You're in post-20s. God damn, Shawnee, so young. Like, if I hear someone say, like, dead ass, then I realize we have nothing in common. It's okay. You be you, but yeah, we got nothing in common. No cap, dead ass. 30 is the new 20. Okay. Humanity has regressed. It definitely has regressed, but I don't want to sit here and be that, you know, old man yells at cloud meme. What are we gonna do? Point at what all the young kids are doing these days? It's not gonna change anything. Okay, Unk. I'm more of a damn Daniel guy. Who is that? Hey, that meme is so good. It's really good. If we keep griping like that, we're gonna start. They're gonna start treating us like how we treat boomers. They already are starting to treat us like that. Okay. You think I don't hear this, you know, unk chatter? Of course I've heard it before. Back with the Vans. I think I still got a pair somewhere. They weren't that bad. Abe Simpson's the best. He is the best. When he just goes into a ramble talking about the year, the origin of the coin and what year it was. It's really chicken or the egg. It's stabbed to the heart. You're already seeing your own necrosis. Oh, I see. Did you ever stumble into the Flash movie Spatula Madness back in the early 2000s or on the internet? Early internet. I didn't. I've never heard of it. Feel free to enlighten me though. You're not even sure it can still be found? Yeah, I don't doubt that. Alright, sounds like you're on your own, Tejo. Getting to 70%, that's pretty good. I've been progressing nicely through the levels. I'm getting a good amount of experience. Grinding a good amount despite, you know, not really having anything to grind to. I like the idea of just like bossing being my primary form of Chaos Crystal acquisition. It's way too slow to like farm it individually. Newgrounds, that rings a bell. That definitely rings a bell. The first thing I think of when I hear Newgrounds is like some of those stick flash games, and I don't know if that's even associated with Newgrounds, but that's just where my mind went to. Like some of the flash stick games where it was kind of like an RPG where you needed to like click on whatever options and those options dictated how the storyline went. Does anyone remember those? Like those were my childhood. Miniclip. Yeah, they were a miniclip, right? I remember those ones vividly. And then the answer will always be like some secret click behind a barrel or some really obscure, you know, thing you didn't see initially. Newgrounds ruined your innocence at 10 years old. I can't even remember what was on it though. I think a lot of our innocences were ruined by various things at that age. I actually remember the moment that ruined my innocence. It was when, you know the Destination Unknown song? It's like, Destination Unknown, known, dun, 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 dun. If you know that song, if you've watched the music video for that, I saw that at a very young age, and that is a provocative music video. So, innocence ruined immediately with that one. I remember like, what the fuck am I watching? All that ass? Yeah, exactly. That one got me, you know. Gotta make sure that your kids don't see that shit. I guess it's just normal nowadays though, you know. They practically like pop out a nipple in music videos these days. Hi Twitch, I mean... Okay. 16 Fame Quest completion stream soon. The reason why I don't want to do it is that I'm stuck for eternity. Where's my quest window? I unbinded it. Looking at this fucking My Second Training one. I never did this on this account, and I have to look at it forever. So, I have a completionist mindset, but when I can't complete that quest, what the fuck am I gonna do? Nip slips are conservative nowadays, they actually are. Yeah. Can't you TP to someone there? I don't believe so, but to be honest, I've never tried. If there is a beginner, someone make a character, go to Maple Island in my channel right now, I'll TP to you, and I'll complete this quest. I don't believe it's going to be possible. I think the game's going to tell me I can't teleport there. But I'm not going to lie, I've never tried it. You gotta remake your IL, there's literally no other way. Could you fucking imagine? That's crazy. You can whisper cross region? I knew that. I'm sure you knew that too, you just used it as a reason to whisper me again. You can tell you that and then stuck forever. That'd be funny too. That would not be funny. I'd lose my mind if I had to look at that uncompleted quest. But are you trying to make me lose my mind? Like, yes, I lose my mind too. I don't like it. Mine's gonna go her entire life thinking you're a wimp. Couldn't take on these snails. Oh god. Have fun Chaos Crystal farming off snails in Maple Island. All the more reason I keep telling anyone, Remember, like 3-4 weeks ago, we had everyone making beginners, like Shamana, Nipton, Shawnee Mac, all making fucking beginners. Even Andre. Why? Why? They're like, make a beginner, it'll be fun. What do you mean? Where am I gonna get my chaos crystals from? They're definitely waiting for second job, not fourth job. Yeah, they don't even have a first job. Do you still play on the Outlaw? I'll definitely play it again when fourth job hits. I parked it at 180 because, I mean, it's a long time from 180 to 190 to 200. Even 180 felt so long. I was going to stop it at 170, but then I hit 171 and I'm like, oops, I overleveled once. May as well go for 180. So that's what I did. But we'll be back on it for sure when fourth comes out. 150 to 160 feels long. Honestly, everything feels long. The thing about like time is that it's all relative, and how long it feels is based on like how efficiently you're grinding the map. So even though like my level times now are like 28 hours, it doesn't feel long when I'm grinding really effectively on 304, if you know what I mean. Like, does that make sense, or is that only like my unique mentality? But I feel like that's a very vivid thought that reigns true. Like when you're level 45 or something like that, 15 minutes could feel like such a long time. Even though we know it's nothing. It's all relative. Are you going to try to make a plus 730 gun? To be honest, that would be the more realistic thing to make. And I probably should. I'm not going to dedicate any resources towards it now. But to answer your question, I would only need to dedicate chaos crystals. Because I have the scrolls for free. I have 700 30s. It wasn't 371, it's 700. And I don't need to go to Sharks anymore. But I do need to spend a lot of chaos crystals for it, so I'm not really willing to do it until I know the direction of the game with Dragon Canyon and whether dragon weapons are going to be coming out. Now, by the same logic, you might ask me, like, why am I still making an unwelcome stuff when we don't really know what's coming with Dragon Canyon either? And there is no answer to that. It's a rhetorical question. I'm just doing it anyway for the entertainment factor of going for the, 7 out of 7 stuff. But if I were not a streamer, as Danman and I were discussing, I would just not go for it. I would save all my resources until Dragon Canyon, to be honest. Especially with a plus 530% weapon already. You don't really need anything beyond that for the content. Alright, we've been pumping up our experience rate here. It's been a productive hour, to be honest. Like 87 mil, despite being distracted with all the ramblings. Like, this is really good. Dapla. It's a name you don't see every day. How you going, man? Good to see you. He should bring out the dragon weapon. We've been stuck with our late game weapon for over 3 to 4 months. I think it was too early to get the unwelcome weapons, to be honest. It immediately nullified the level 100 weapons, which were never best in slot for mages anyway. So like a mage never got to use the diamond wand. But it is what it is, and yes, you're not wrong. We've had, the unwelcome weapons be best in slot forever, and we would be ready to upgrade them. Now I kind of feel a little bit bad by dedicating resources to my unwelcome stuff if it's just gonna like be nullified immediately. I genuinely don't know. I'm talking myself out of it as I do it. I'm really talking myself out of it. Yo, fish when? There's a China party. Uh-oh. GG. Invaded. I mean, I can't complain. I literally got so many fishes today. Like, maybe even 200. How long have the unwelcome... I mean, D-Style says it's been like 3 to 4 months. You started in March and we're in June now, right? So, I mean, that checks out anyway, right? They have an 84 attack 1 slot claw. I love how he says they, basically referring to the region of China. Like China has an 84 set. That's so funny, the way he phrases it. It's not like one player, it's like China has this. It's so funny the way he says it. NA needs to be China. I understand. I understand the feeling. Look, we can take pride in the fact that we had the first level 200. I mean OCE. OCE, me and you, like, that's nothing. we're a blip on the world spectrum. China's the only player that has +7 weapon. I mean, I've seen Dark Soul on NA server, but I don't know if Dark Soul can be considered an NA player. I'm pretty sure they're Chinese. NA has an 89 claw, but who is that? That's NX Biaofei, clearly another Chinese name that plays on the NA server. Like, are we gonna claim them as our own? What's the right thing to do here? Like, yeah, they play on NA server more, but I don't know. I don't know if we can claim them. 1000%? Yes? Okay. Honestly, if they know English, we can claim them. Dark Soul creator +7? I think so. I think so. Otherwise I'm confusing them with someone else, but yeah, someone on NA definitely has. He comes to NA, takes our fish. Lol. They have plenty of fish on Asia. I don't know, you know, why they need us. It's because it's so full, you know. Of course they need us. Just think of it as importing and exporting, no problem. Oh, my dice is done. It should be done here already. Oh, what am I doing? I mean, Horror, just tell me if we're doing fish. Like, even after my scrolling. But for now, let's move on to the scrolling. Boom time? Yep. Yep. Alright, how many do we want to do on the gacha? Keeping in mind, I am rich. And I also haven't pulled an earring in, like, a hot year. I'm not feeling as good today. I'm going to go for 300 instead of 500, so I'm going to buy 249 here. I think everything else can sell. Let me quickly check this. Yep, that can all sell. I'll put the overall over here. Everything else can stay. Alright, coolio. Let's go to Gachapon. 11k tickets. Just dial it down a bit, okay? We don't need anything at the Gachapon. We literally don't need anything. We're just there for some vibes, maybe get some Chaos Crystals, maybe pull an earring, why not? But we don't really need anything. Alright, let's get the sound up. I remember it was working better when I was clicking and pressing NPC chat, like this. I'm gonna Smega first, but yeah, that was working a lot better. I'm gonna make sure I do that. Happy Friday, player. Hello, astronaut. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday indeed. We've made it through the week. Alright, here we go. 300 tickets. I mean, it's been a hot minute since we pulled an earring. We might be due. I don't need a click, it's just extra noise. How about while I do this, I take this little opportunity to shamelessly share my Instagram stories from yesterday for you guys to see. Would that be of any interest? Let's find out. Let me bring this up. Ooh, yeah. This is just a little bit of highlights of me in training, so let me set this up. Just give me a little bit of time. And, okay, it's like only a minute. I should have recorded more so I can keep it running while we play, but let me make sure it's not too loud. I think it's gonna be loud. It's very loud, I apologize. Maybe I'll mute it. Yeah, I'll just mute it, it's too much noise. Alright, but I'll bring it up, yeah, just a moment. Alright, I'll let that run. Oh no, I'm not sharing it, whoops. Where is it? One moment. I'm so OBS Studio inefficient. Like, what am I doing, bro? Okay, here it is. We finally got it up. Alright, I'm gonna keep going now. It needs sound, it needs sound. It's really small, I gotta make it bigger. I'm gonna try and turn it down. It's very loud. Alright, that's better. Thanks for the 30-second ad. I'm trying. Not the Instagram handle being shown. You can add me. I don't care. What do you mean? I think it's on my profile too, right? But no, this is footage from like the very end of our session, and I had to do like consecutive sets, so I was already really, really tired. But that's the nature of the drills we're doing. It's just all continuous work. So yeah. Footwork needs improvement. Does it really? Come on, man. I think I'm moving around pretty good, considering how tired I am. Follow for follow? I'll follow you. Professional is a strong word. That kind of implies... Alright, that's just my Instagram now. I'll just take that down. Professional would imply, you know, monetary reasons. I'm just an enthusiast. I'm just trying to play as much as I can. I'm playing competitively, just like local tournaments and stuff. But yeah, I'll do as much as I can before I get too old. I'll set that up better next time. That took me a while. My bad. But yeah, I like to like, you know, post highlights of my previous sessions and stuff. And that was yesterday, so I'm pretty fucking wasted from that. Alright, so Gachapon is not going well at the moment, but let's all go. Do 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 do. Nothing? Nope. Not bad for a 40-year-old man. 1v1 when? Anytime you want to come to my neck of the woods? Down under in Australia? Oh, well, you are actually. Anytime you want. Pull up, as they say, as the kids say. I'm watching a poker vlog now. Oh, it's so cringy, don't do it. But thank you, Abzerka. I cringe at myself. I don't want to make a 40-year-old cry. I have no witty, facetious remark to respond with. It's kind of crazy. I think cumulatively through all my streams, it's been, I want to say at least like 2,000 tickets, no earrings. I might be wrong. Might be exaggerating, but that's my feeling at least. Alright, well I guess I'm all done. That was so disappointing, what the fuck? I can exchange 45 Xenomega fists. Okay, cool. More stuff. Smelt all. Alright, I guess we're ready to go. It ain't a Dani stream without him saying the word facetious. Did I just say facetious in natural conversation? It's a common word. Okay, let's make some staffs. That's enough lip out of you guys. You guys are awfully lippy today. It's only worth 4 mages to go 30s on earrings. Yes, correct. You can already make like a pretty good base earring. Should you refresh your priest to max MP from going full int? I wouldn't worry about it, Silvertix. I haven't been doing anything like that, and at my level... Okay, I'm really high level, but my point is that the cap is 30k. With Hyperbody, I already reached 30k. So the difference between going full int to like maximize your max MP and just putting luck in normally is very little. I wouldn't worry about it. What is the meds in your use? Why do you think I'm on meds, Alan? What traits am I exuding that make you feel this way? Dun, 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 Alright, we got our staffs. Let's reroll them. So I'm starting with 481. I'm going to write that in because for me to get through all of my staffs, it should take on average 200 Chaos Crystals, and then I can compare how much it actually took and how lucky I've been. So I got to remember as well, what was the target I was going for? I want to say it's... I genuinely don't know. Sorry, let me go back and look at the stat roll probability feature on Chronostory decks, which we all know and love. So let me bring this up. Type in last staff, 139. That was it, right? Thank you, Ratilla. I just couldn't remember. So if I do this and change... Oh, I clicked weapon attack. Okay, I'm like, something isn't right. And then change this to 139 and then 1 in 10. Alright, that's precisely it. Thank you very much. Boom. Alright, 139 is the target. 139. Not going well so far! Nice. Oh, no, I gotta go over here. What am I doing? $141. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Nice. $139, barely, sure. Okay, that's fine. Oh, 138. I did say 139, yes. Don't tease me with that 138 garbage. Alright, this one is taking a long time. I'm gonna get mad. Ooh, nice. I can't tell overall. Wait, what are the goals now? Did I miss something? We're on the staff now instead of a wand, Shawnee. So that's why the numbers are different. For the wand, it was 131. And we've just increased that by 8 for the staff. Yep. Yeah, I think 140 is max on the staff. Purple? Nice. Boom. Ooh. Did you beat any penis today? The phrasing of your question is so suspicious. But I did quite a lot of penis, Cowboy. I don't know if that's the soundbite you were going for. That's not funny. Oh, that was 139. What am I doing? Aluminium. Yes, aluminium. What is aluminum? 140, nice. I skipped a 139, that's on me. I gotta focus. Yo man, been here for a few streams and appreciate you doing this. Safety. Thank you for the kind words. You started a month ago and learnt a lot. Lol, beat that penis, bruh. Why do I read these comments? Alright. 138, oh my god, don't tease me. Skipping 139 got him. I'm not reading another BTP comment, alright? You guys can BTP in your own time. Where is the eye brother you're trolling? Exactly. $138? Ugh. You know Donnie loved DP. BTP it up! You guys are nasty. Dude, what's going on? Oh, we're burning crystals like crazy. Please, get me home. 139. No? Alright. That sucked. What am I up to now? 347, and I started at 481, right? And I have a lot to go. I'm definitely behind. I'm like 20, 30 crystals behind expected EV. Penis on the mine causing him to skip 139 stops. I love it when I spawn in and see penis on both sides. That is the craziest one of all. That is outrageous. I mean, each to their own, you know? I mean, you can live whatever lifestyle you want, but personally, I don't really do much BTP. Or any at all. I don't know why I said much. Alright, 146. That's a really good one. Yep. Oh, 145. Dang. Cool. Finish strong. That's what... I clicked end chat. I clicked end chat. That's why I clicked Y again. And that's why I just skipped a 140. Fuck! What's the best way to increase accuracy as Ice Lightning Mage? I mean, Zach, the thing is, like, we don't really scroll for accuracy in any way. Mages only get accuracy from 1 to 5, like 5 to 1 ratio. So if you get 20 accuracy normally, you get 4 accuracy as a mage for that 20 accuracy. You don't really want to scroll for this. If you're a fire poison, you can do things like use, you know, Pig Illustrated or whatever other accuracy gachapon items there are, like the helmet or the robe. But as an Ice Lightning, you don't really push your accuracy. You only go to the monsters that require that accuracy after you level up enough. Fourth, getting speed buff. Is there a reason you're making staff? Yeah, lucky it's like, with Infinity maximum uptime and speed infusion, staff could be the best theoretical weapon over wand. So that's why I'm making it. I think that was 140 as well! Oh my fucking god, can I just chill? I think I skipped the 140, and then the one I rolled was actually another 140, but it was white, and I just fucking skipped it again. Please, chill! You don't have speed infusion? That's a problem. That's a personal problem that you might be having. Wand will be best without speed infusion. Must expel the penis from my mind. Ah! Finish the stuffs, then reach out, please. I didn't want to miss anything. You guys are yapping so much as well. Which I love, by the way, but it's at the demise of my ability to concentrate. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Are you excited for 4th IL bossing? Absolutely. Like, in its current state, Ice Demon looks absolutely fucking broken. And we are going to be, like, a force for bossing. But do I think it's going to stay that way? Do I think it won't be adjusted? I do think it'll be adjusted. But either way, I'm still looking forward to it. How is this purple? It's dog shit. Oh, please. Just let me out. Dude. Dude. God. Okay, I've already used 200 crystals, so everything here is like negative territory now. I obviously skipped 3? No, I think I skipped 3, yeah. 138. I'll settle today after all the calamitous mistakes I've made. 141. 143. I'm not settling. Let's come back to this one. I lied. I regret my decision already. Alright, we got it. Alright, staff rolling is done. You're not settling for 1 for the casting speed? The casting speed is not going to matter anymore in 4th job, because we're going to have speed infusion -2, infinity -2, and magic booster -2. So we could even use a 7 speed weapon, and it will still be the minimum speed of 1 with all those attack speed, what do you want to call it? Reductors. Did Bate say how to get mastery books? No, I think all we know about that is that it's going to be like gated behind some sort of quest. Alright, so we've got everything here. Let's do some scrolling now. Yeah. So no more evil wings after 4th? No more evil wings. Am I DTF? Yes, in like 5 minutes. Am I ending in 5 minutes? I can go longer. I can do my scrolling and then stream fish. I could probably do that. Out of curiosity, are you grinding all these resources in a few days or do you stockpile? It's mostly... I'm grinding quite a fair bit. It's a bit of both. I'm grinding every 2 days and stockpiling for my next stream. So I don't do any scrolling outside of my stream. You started Ice Lightning after watching my stream. I'm glad, Stevo. But yeah, I always stockpile everything for the stream, but I'm also grinding a lot. Okay, let's do it. Obviously the key thing are going to be the Dark Pearl rings. I have 2 30% and 3 10%, and I'm going to have to use 10% because I don't have any more 30s, but that's what the rings are going to be. Let's do all the ones first. 10s first? Yeah, we will do 10s first when we get to the rings. Rings will be last. So how many staff scrolls do I have? 19. We're going to need more than that. Let's grab another 30. And then let's go for it. Good luck to us. I mean, it's been brutal for you know, at least the past week, but I don't know. Every day might be the day. Every day might be the day. Huh? Oh, it's fine. I thought I exchanged 1 scrolls, but I just had this many 1 scrolls from before. Okay, I didn't make any more mistakes. I just don't want to make mistakes. Fuck. Alright, I'll see you guys at the end of this batch. Hopefully, I've gone below average every fucking time, and this is not looking any different, so I don't expect anything. I'm already getting mad, dude. I'm already getting fucking mad. Like, what is this, man? What is this? Is my account fucking broken, dude? What? It's fucking broken! It's broken! Oh my god! What? Where am I up to? I don't even know. What? Ah! What? Please! There's no way! There's no way! Do not, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my fucking god. 1. Two. Ah! What the fuck is going on? This is not normal. It's disgusting, man. Get this shit out of here, dude. It's fucking disgusting. 2 out of 20. Is that what you're telling me? After all those chaos crystals. It's not real. That was the worst one of all, man. Just breathe. Just breathe. That was disgusting. Just breathe. It's okay. It's okay, right? The Donkey Kong Country music's on. It's fine, right? My disappointment is immeasurable. Two in a row? Okay. Oh, fuck! What do you say to that? None of that will matter if we get at least 1 Dark Pearl ring today. See you, buddy. It's not over yet. Okay, unfortunately, I'm using 10% on 3 of my Dark Pearl rings and then 30s on the other 2. But if any of them pass, I get 3 out of 4. I'm 1 closer to completing all the dark rings. That will be worth something. right? Okay, they're 10%. We don't expect them to work, but please, for the love of God, just one time. Like, make up for all that shit I had to endure today. Now! Don't do me like this, please. Don't fucking do me like this. They're 10%, what do you expect? But please, these last two, if none of them pass, I will fucking lose it. Please, not again. I've been grinding so much, man. Please, please. No, please. Oh my god, okay. I can breathe for another day. Like, am I that happy? Not really. But I can at least breathe for another day. Oxygen has been supplied. Like, what the fuck is this game, man? It's so hard to play! I don't get it. Oh, he's not online. Vinny, thank you so much for the super chat. Where's my alerts? I don't know, but I really, really appreciate it. It is a consolation to an otherwise challenging day. It's only been an hour 24. Am I probably gonna end on that note? I probably will. Oh, just CCing. Do you have party for either boss? If we're doing bossing, I'll do a little bit more. You went 12 out of 36, and you got 3 sets of luck, dex, and strength. That's awesome. Nice. Oh, Crazy is also doing it. I mean... Xeno is full? I mean, we can try to do pianos. I don't know how successful it's gonna be, but we can try. I can join you guys if you find fish. Okay. Can you... do I have to start it? Alright, bear with me. I'll start it. I'll take some time to, you know, come to reality with what just happened. That was a really, really difficult last 10-15 minutes. I'll do a little bit of bossing before we conclude, if we can find any fish. I don't know how much the Asia server is invading us at the moment. What I do know is that I can smelt all of these rings. Oh, you can't smelt the dark pearls. Okay. Get the fuck out of here then. AP reset. Oh. Yes. Why am I 122? What happened there? Have I been carrying the incorrect amount of luck for all that time? Sorry, I gotta quickly AP reset. Which channel? One sec, we trying to sync. I'd love if someone else can run the party, but I can do it in just a sec. Let me like get my exact int here. So 50, I'm plus 64 and I need to get to 109, so I need 55. No, 45, I'm stupid. 45. So I reset this and then add 41 because we have 4 already. And then the rest can go into here. And then I relog and then everything is perfect once again. So that's how we do laddering once again for anyone that doesn't know. Yep, cool. All equipped. Alright, where are we going, guys? I'll just set a channel and we'll go from there. How about my channel? Like, let me check the pianos spawn in my channel. And then we'll go from there. I'm sweaty when I do pianos. I have a timer, a tracker, and everything. This one's in 10 minutes. Alright, let me note that down. You know, that was too fast for a new person to understand. Alright, whatever. I'm just like, wham, bam, bam. Fluid explained it to you for 10 minutes? Yeah, I mean, we can make our own party. Let's do it. And then I'll start tracking the channels. Like, it's disgusting. Let me show you guys the tracker that I actually use when I'm doing this myself. Can I get Horror and Crazy and Azure? I don't remember Azure's alias, to come to my channel. And then we'll just start here. Crazy, no. Come here, please. And maybe I can do another like 40 minutes, possibly. Depending on how late my partner works. Alright, we'll get them to sync up. I think we have at least 5 going. Let me show you the bossing tracker I use. I think you guys will find this like really, really interesting. How do you track pen and paper? Not quite. Not quite. Can I get you to add everyone, please? Snap. Super long stream. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. It depends when my partner gets back. Congrats, bro. David's here too. Okay, we're gonna have a full party. This is really cool. But I can't lead it and also show everything on my stream. So what I want to do, bear with me, is show you guys how I track fish. This is my fish tracker, which I'm just gonna like expand out a little bit. And then let's make it bigger. I'll put it down here. So all the channels are right, cool. And then these ones are full. The ones that are full, I usually black them out. So everything else is not full, so I unblack this out. And then I put the timers in here based on all the times when they come up. And this is my local time, so I know how many minutes it is. But this is how I personally track it. This one in 39 is up in however many. I'll just put it in. I can go and track some other channels while I'm here. So I'll re-enter. I'll track some channels. Feel free to do the same. All right, cool. So then I put like 5:22 in here, which is my local time. And then I'm just gonna go back in channels and like check them all again. But the channels changes all the time. You manually change it every time you boss. The channel numbers don't change unless we have an update on MapleStory Worlds. And that's the only time it changes. So yeah, that's how I do my fish tracker. It's not the best way, but I mean, it's effective. So this one probably just died. So this is 6 minutes actually, so I can put that in as well, and then I know I can come back to this. I think I can tell the order that we're going. 45, Crazy says is up. All right, we go there. 35 seconds, cool, cool. You remember doing this? It was such a hassle. It's good for like long bursts of bossing. If you're only gonna boss for like 30 minutes, what's the point, right? You don't need to know the cycle, but if you're doing it for a long period of time, especially if the channels are not in order, which I suspect they might not be now, then this is a really good method. Okay. Oh! What happened to my game? Tell me my game did not just freeze. Oh my god, that was the biggest lag spike on the planet, but we're here. I'll be grinding, let me know when I'm ready. Fish party is up. Are you 150 plus? I hope this guy's 150 plus. I didn't want to bait him. Double penis time! Yes. We might not have HP for you. It will be a struggle. I don't think this guy probably should join us, given that he needs Hyper Body. Alright, I'm not paying attention to my damage too. I gotta get my damage. Oh, Ice Lightning 124. Oh. Alright, let me respectfully decline him. Sorry, my friend, you won't be strong enough for our party. I mean, they're all really high level. Like, I just mean it in the nicest way possible. I'm glad you're streaming longer because I restarted my 12-hour code. Your last attempt. Alright, good luck, buddy. Alright, you're crazy. Let me disrespectfully decline. Nah. I'm a pinnacle for, you know, good etiquette and manners. Did I get my 15 before? I did, right? Yeah, I did. Cool. Okay, so every time you kill a boss, you need to do the boss respawn command and then see precisely when the timer is, because it can be anywhere between 25 and 30 minutes, and that could be the difference. I got my bunny hop bindings on. I usually do this. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, you gotta type boss respawn afterwards just to see how long it actually takes to come up again. So I know it's 28 minutes. I'm gonna check channel 9 while I'm here, but 28 minutes is 5:46 my time over here. So I put that into my tracker now. And then I know this one, channel 35, is coming up in 3 minutes. Now granted, if anyone was an opposing fish party and they were in my stream right now, they could use my timers and go to my channels. But I'm just showing you how I do it. So this one's in 5:25. You're on it? Hey! Great Gunner and Wen Yang, gang from Asia rating your bosses. I'll know if they follow my stream based on their behavior. Time to make a party and KS. I will know if you're KSing. You will just always be on time to my channel. 7 minutes again? Okay, interesting. We're getting more timers here, like that's all we're here to do. So 7 minutes is once again 5:26 on this time. Today is my cheat day. I'm finally gonna get like chicken and bubble tea after. I'm so excited. I've been dying for it. 7 minutes again? Okay, they're all gonna come up at the same time. They're all gonna come up at the same time. It's gonna be a fucking war out there. $13, thank you. It just saves me having to type boss respawn, so I appreciate it. Howdy! Oh my god. 13 means 5:32 here. Alright, so I need to type this to my party chat, but we're getting awfully close to this one being up, so we're gonna have to go to 35. $16. Alright, channel 35. If you are listening to me, go to channel 35. 13 here. Alright, 17 is 13. What did Horror say? Fuck, I can't remember. Channel 35 now. $17. Alright, go here. 17 is 13 minutes, which is 5:33. And then Horror, this one was 17 minutes, right? So this is 5:37. Alright, I think I got those timers. Wouldn't be best to just do Xeno unless another squad running. I heard another squad's running it, and I don't even care for Xeno anyway. I'd rather do this. Alright, we're here, boys. When's it up? 4 seconds, I like that. DP! Crazy, what are you doing, brother? Hit it! What are we doing, bro? This outfish or this? Just hit it, bro. It's fine. No one owns the fish, you know? We're all scouting the channel. No, you're not being a dick. If anyone's a dick, it's me. But I think we all agree I'm not a dick, right? So slow. I might not get 15 on it. I'm slower than all the other classes here. Alright, I got my 15. Xiao Kai Kai. Oh my god! 207. What the helly? Alright, next channel is that one. Type it to my party. It's chaos here. This is not- I don't usually bus at this time. This is not the time to bus. But I gotta be really quick on the channel swapping. Just because of how competitive it is right now. Okay. Wait, channel 9's actually a good channel. It's coming up soon. Did you see Horror with the fake out? He's like, let's go channel 9. That's so funny. Can I get my 15 on this one? Hopefully. Okay, I got 15 on the right one too. Nice. Let's collect our spoils. Alright, we go straight to 39. Straight to 39. Did you stop immediately dying because of the auto buff thing? No, I still die. If someone's hitting it already and my auto buff hasn't procced, I die the moment I touch ground. Yep. That dude is 5th job already. Hey, so am I. He's only 3 higher than me. Oh, someone's already here. See, I almost died though. I mean, yeah. Just scout again. 9 is up in 2 minutes. Just go 9. 9. Alright, we'll just go 9 then. I mean, I'm just gonna hit this, why not? Right? Look how fucking competitive it is. I don't know, they can give me some numbers, like they're scouting my channels too. Relax buddy, you're way behind that guy. Best boss at NA. We had a much better time bossing later. Okay, 19 minutes on channel 24, thank you. So that's 9:42. 19 minutes on what channel? I forgot. I missed the timer again, my bad. 24, right? He said 24. So that's 5:42 over here. Stream sniped like it's League of Legends, pretty much. Hide the doctor stream sniping. Maybe. No, it's all out on this one. What do you mean, brother? It's all out. It's on site for this one. 20 minutes on 22, which is 5:44. It's on site. It's fucking crazy. Everyone's here. Where's my party? I don't know, man. Ah! It's the right side. I'm definitely not getting 15 with all the people here. No chance. We have to go to 20 minutes. Okay. 18 minutes on 24. Yep, that's what I got. 14 minutes on 20. Thank you. Alright, we gotta go to that channel next. I mean, it's the next one. They're all just gonna go there anyway. They're probably there now. Let me get my 15, then I can write down these timers. So 14 minutes on channel 20. 5:38 on channel 20. I'm so slow. Where's my 15? Alright. 5:38 on channel 20. 17 minutes on channel 19, which is 5:42. And then there's another one there that I missed. 22 minutes on 25. Like, I'll give it 21, so like 5:46. Alright, 12. Alright, we go 12 then, we go 12. They're on 11, we go 12. Wait, this needs to die. Kill it! Kill it! I mean, we want Mr. Throw to get his 15, obviously. Alright, he's got it. Kill it! We gotta go straight to 12. Straight to 12, immediately. I know how we can fix this issue. We spawn mules channels to clog these spaces. 14 minutes? Oh, okay. Alright, we gotta go straight to 12. 14 minutes on 18, 25 minutes on 28. 14 minutes on 18. 25 minutes on 28. 25, 5:51. Alright, cool. We've pretty much got all the timers there. So that's pretty good. It's so high effort when it's competitive. Okay, we're not late. This is all my party. Cool. I thought it was someone else's party. There's nothing else coming up for the next 5 minutes. Not that I can see. Need timer on 27, 30, 32, 43. I need those 4 channels, and then I've got all the timers. The only thing is I haven't been resetting my timers for the ones I've killed because I've been so busy. That's the only challenging part here. I'm just gonna plus 28 to them. Yeah, it's fucking crazy how competitive it is. I'm gonna check 43. Up in 6. Alright, I'm checking 43. So I need to add 28 to all the timers, so this can be 5:53. This should be like 5:49. And these are approximate now, because I can't get actual timers by typing boss respawn at the end of the fight. It's just not enough time. Someone is here already. Okay, someone just cleared this. 25 minutes, cool, good to know. So 25 is 5:52. Channel 30, 20 minutes is 5:47. Alright, I think we're pretty good. I'll check 32 myself, but everything else should be down. Like, literally, there's so many of us here that it feels like a different game. It kind of is. I'm too early. Normally, I watch the downloaded version to skip scrolling. How long till scrolling? Cooper, we've done all the scrolling today. There were mixed results. I don't mind spoiling it for you. I don't mind letting you catch up on the VOD. You let me know what you want to do, my friend. Alright, what's this one here? 23, cool. So pretty much got everything. But everything's dying so quickly that everything comes up really, really... Like, there's a lot of downtime, actually. This is the last panel I need to scout, and then I've got all of them. No spoilers, please. I'll try my best to hide it, even in my demeanor. It was so good! Yes! It was the best! Alright, this is the last one I need to scout. Otherwise, I think we just need to meet 14. Cool, got it. 542, and then yeah, let's meet on 13. So put 542 here, and then I'm just gonna add 28 to these ones. And then all the times are now later than my current time, and then we're up to date. So it's 13 into 17 into 15. That sounds sarcastic. Alright, this one is still 4 minutes. We actually have a lot of downtime. Let me check. Yeah, wait, this is the most recent one. Wait in 13, 4 minutes. Do other stuff. I rotate Chief, Manon, Riffy, baby. 5 minutes for 12? Minus 5 minutes. What does that mean? Oh, my timer minus 5 minutes? Thank you. Okay, that's probably what you mean. Thank you, Snapshoot. 8 minutes here, okay. I can at least do Manon, I can at least do Griffey. Fish up, what the fuck? I just took... How is a fish up in channel 4? Wait, channel 4 was full before. It was full before. Brother, it's full, what are you talking about, horror? Oh my god. Had me riled up for nothing. Fuck. I'm like, there's no way there's a fish up. I scouted every channel. What are we talking about, man? Scrolling went poorly. I broke up with my wife. I'm doing 8-hour streams daily and switching to Bishop. What a storyline. That is a novel. It was like the 4th of July. That's a crazy storyline. I'm never leaving her. I thought when you tested Mage 4th, it was like, oh, all classes will be OP. And then I saw other classes. Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. Like, to be fair, I didn't have gear on any of my other characters. You got in? You're not meant to get in, crazy. It's just one slot. Are they both there? Oh my god, you guys. Just get here on time and then it's fine, right? It doesn't matter. So long as you get here on time. One more slot? I'm not... I don't think it's time. Like, my TP rock was on cooldown anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of 4th job adjustments that need to come into the game. It'll be interesting to see what Balte does. I think he's going to release like one wave of changes, get everyone to get back on the test server, test them all out again, and yeah, probably do it in iterations like that. Alright, let's go back here. Alright, it almost bodes well that half of my party is in another channel, because there's already 3 of us here, so that way we can guarantee 15. Would be ideal, he finishes Canyon, does changes, then updates the test server to test. I think he's exactly going to do that, Chocolate Milk. Map order. Brother. Ooh, DP! How cracked are those Chinese player equips? Alright, I'll show you. 26? Hey, that's not even that high. 24 stat earring, that's really good. 10 stat pack. Someone died. Hope it's not my party. 27 top, 25 bottom. Honestly, not even that high. We first? What do you mean? It's... I mean, am I the arsehole here? Because, like, anyone... We're all hopping into the channel on in and out. Like, how honorable is map order here when, like, everyone's in and out of the channel? Am I meant to just type map order and see that they had the boss first? I genuinely don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Like, I only treat map order as, you know... a means of differentiating who owns the map on regular maps, not bossing maps. Especially when the bossing is scarce. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know the etiquette. Like, I'd like to think I have good etiquette, but maybe I don't understand it. They took 17 too. Okay. 15 after. $22? 15 should be the next one, yeah. Us and Asia have different etiquettes. You can tell me I'm wrong, genuinely. I don't mind. Like I don't really figure that anyone owns a boss map. No one's checking map order, you know. 19 is 8 minutes. Yeah, that checks out with my timer. So yeah, next one is still going to be 15. But literally, we don't have so many people here that, like, not everyone can get it. We're literally letting everyone get it anyway. As our highest level, you create it here. I don't really think anyone owns a boss. That's my opinion, but I don't know. I don't want to be an asshole. Like, couldn't, in theory, before anyone log on, I just go through all the channels, skip through all of them once, and then I technically own them all for 10 minutes. Like, it's... Am I seeing some pro from Asia server and NA server? Yes, you are, Hasty. There are a lot of them invading us tonight. Which is why I usually don't boss at this time. Alright, there are a lot of people here. Yikes. It is an invasion. Ni hao. What's that 207's gear? I'll find it for you. It's probably his weapon. Ooh, not 7 out of 7, but almost. Almost. Next channel will be... Fuck, what is it? Probably 18. Probably 18. But yeah, this guy's cracked, obviously. Oh, DP. I mean, I'm not even going to get the left one. I think I'm just going to hit the right one. I know my damage here. I'm going to get out DPS by all the hermits. I can at least get one. 11 minutes, channel 8. Oh, I thought it'd be less than that. I had it way less than that. My bad. Alright. Well, then the next one is 17. No, not 17. Fuck, we just came from there. I'm getting lost. There's a whole bunch of them that come up at literally 5:42, which is soon. It's 20. Yeah, I'm getting lost though. It's so chaotic now. Not even fun to boss like this, asking them to go back to Asia. I won't do that, but you know, we're all thinking the same thing. It's kind of insane. But that's okay. I mean, hopefully I can even get 15 on the right one. Alright, I got 15. They're all pumping it, even though they're not going to get 15. So there's a chance that I wasn't going to get anything. Good luck on bossing and scrolling. Thank you, Hasty. Actually, the scrolling is done already. I haven't concluded my stream, like usual, when I finish scrolling. I'm gonna conclude pretty shortly here. This is chaos. Like, this is not fun to... It's okay. It's too difficult. It's not really worth the time. I'd rather just grind. Alright, 38 seconds here. Six minutes on 27. Yep, that checks. Alright, this one's 5:45. And then all the ones that come up at 5:42. Once I go through like 1, 2... I think after we go through these ones, then I'll just finish. Oh, well that color doesn't really help, but all of those channels, those are the ones that are coming up soon. This one should be full maybe, so like no one else can come in. That's pretty good. Oh, hello. So after 20, we can go to many places. I think 24. We can just go 24. Oh no, crazy. What happened, brother? 24 next. This is where the NL hate comes from. I mean, if they can't get 15 on a fish, I would usually just pause to like let others get 15. That I think is the etiquette. But they were just pumping it. I almost didn't even get it on one fish. It is what it is. I'm just glad I don't boss it this time. It's just chaos. Oh, I've got my 15. I guess I can chill. You're playing an Asia server, has no interest jumping to NA, so I'm surprised at these pros' name appearing on your stream. Wait, what? We're like done. Why don't we just circuit? Has everyone got their 15? I think so, right? Are NA EU Oz players able to play on the Chinese server? I haven't tried playing in the Asia server. I haven't tried warping to anyone, so I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't see why we couldn't. Like, the same way that Chinese players can play on our server should be the same way that we're able to play on their server. Not that there would be any reason for us to do so, but I'm sure it would work. They're forcing other players to not do pianos while they do it. Yeah, that's what I wouldn't do. That's why I think my etiquette is good here. The thing is, like, it's always a gray area with the etiquette. It's not entirely clear what is the correct behavior at any one time. Invade them, call it Australia Day. In fact, I think there's more pianists in Asia right now that they are all there. I have no idea what the Asia server looks like at this time of day, to be honest. Yeah, I can do a rotation while I'm here. I can, like, do Chief Man on Griffey. How are they able to play in our server? So you can join other servers. If you add them on MapleStory Worlds, you add someone on the NA server, and they're on the server, you can join their world, and that's how they can get here. Hey, I see you guys hitting up my Instagram. Alright, we got some followers. Good for me. Always a pleasure. Wait, IG? Yeah, IG. Follow back, I just did. Relax, relax, Vinny. Relax, brother. I'm not that guy. You gotta use VPN, otherwise if you join someone in buddy list, you can't change channels. Oh, interesting, I didn't know that. Yeah. I think some users have to use VPN and some can get away with not, but maybe I'm wrong on that. That's only what I've heard. They do the same thing in Asia server. A lot of Asian server players are also complaining about it. Yeah. What can you do, you know? They've got the power to, like, KS everyone, so, you know, they can kind of do what they want. They're hermits. They're strong at bossing. That's why we gotta nerf the class, right? Can't let them be, like, so blatantly overpowered at single target damage. 35 seconds? Alright, we're chilling. So next one, I guess it depends how quickly we kill this. But I say next one is... Where's Crazy? I hope Crazy, like, joins us. Like, Crazy, come. Get some fish. 24, then 27. 27 after... We're on 24 now. Just come here, buddy. He's doing all the scouting, but I want to make sure he gets enough fish. Now. Then 27. We got DP! Let's go! Alright, DP might change things because it'll take us a while to kill this. So there might be another channel that we have to go to. Private, huh? Okay, buddy. Hiding all the boom scroll montages. No, it's not that. We buying... Buying what? SPSCX? Oh, it's some sort of, like, you know, blockchain, Bitcoin nonsense. I see. It's called Hermit Story for a reason, yeah, it is Hermit Story at the moment. But hey, fourth job, I think that's gonna change. So damn strong a cold shot can one hit you at 180. Oh, just a 2 trilly valuation? No problem. No worries, just 2 trilly. What is Magic Crash? Magic Crash negates elemental resistance. So if you're hitting something that that is strong against your element, it no longer is strong against your element. So if something is resistant of ice and I have Magic Crash, it's no longer resistant of ice. NL Story being strong, stacking buff to solo most of the bosses. That's just how the game is. That's how the game is, unfortunately. Alright, next one. I think I'll make it 18. Crazy coming. I doubt it. What is Crazy doing, brother? And now we have company. Alright, we should go to 18 next. I hope. Like, that one should definitely be 5:45, like, in 2 minutes. That was the one where, like, we were precise with the timing. What are we doing? Like, why are we just standing here? Just made a banger fucking glove, holy. Alright, this guy's not bossing. Just kill it, man. He's not fucking bossing. He's not even trying to scout. He's scrolling. Alright, we're taking it. We're taking it. We gotta kill this. Like, we're gonna be too late to go to the next channel then. And we might lose our spot. Yeah, like Ice Lightning killing Cold Sharks, exactly. With Magic Crash, it no longer resists you, and then you can kill it. You had to KS one Chinese squad because they didn't give others 15%, made one of them cuss at me. I mean, the etiquette kind of warrants that reaction, so good on you. Alright, we gotta go straight to 18, guys. 2-hour stream already? He's spoiling us today. Speaking of spoiling, it won't be this weekend, but the following weekend, that Saturday, I'm not doing anything on that Saturday. I'm gonna do a longer stream. I'm gonna do a nice long stream, like earlier in the day. So I can maybe even do like 4 or 5 hours. We'll see how we go. So I'm gonna try to save a lot of resources for that to be an eventful one. Because we're not really gonna have any content or events, so the best I can do for you guys is like scrolling and bossing. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. Other than that, it's my usual 90-minute nonsense. 26, yep, sounds good to me. We timed this one pretty well. And then afterwards, the next one should be 30. But after this cycle, I'm gonna stop. Like, I've got the oh, 26 minutes! Oh! Fuck. 25 now. Fuck, I just said 30 and someone went, didn't they? Oh, that's my bad. I didn't realize, I thought this was up in like 1 second. Alright, let's just go 30. I ruined it for my party. I clicked 30, I typed 25, I said 20... it's too chaotic. It's too chaotic. 90-minute stream, but undercover grinder off stream. I'll definitely be done for the day after this fucking stream. What's the timer here? 56 seconds? Alright. Okay, go to you, 25. Because they're both coming up. Where's my fiance? She's gotta be getting home soon. Damn. She's not. Okay. Let's go! We finally found an uncontested fish. Nice. iPhone or Android? Android. You're either, you know, an iPhone Mac kind of guy or just an Android Windows kind of guy. I can't. Like, my laptop is a Mac and it was, you know, it was from my, but it just, I don't like the interface. Oh, 15 attack glove. Damn, congrats, Dan, man. I missed that one, man. That's huge. Alright, where are we going after 30? We've got a couple more options after 30. Are there any 21 attack from brown work gloves? No, not to my knowledge. Could you imagine? Chinese players acting. I feel sorry for you because they used curse words on you, and good job that you didn't give them 15. D-Sal's a, you know, NA server defender. Good on him. I haven't been tracking anymore just because I was gonna end after this, so maybe like 2 or 3 more. What Android do you have? I think this is pretty old phone. This is like the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra or something like that. Pretty old though, like several years. Whisper you and you'll go KS them. Alright, I got you on speed dial should I need you. The fuck? I have an S22. I mean, you know, affordable phone back in the day, right? Good thing they can't read or they'll use your timing guide. They should be able to read my guide. Is it hard to learn English if you're a true Asian? You'll have to ask someone else then. 4 years? S22 is flagship in 22. Affordable now. Is that actually all it is? It's just... Oh fuck, did I tell them where to go? So next is 35. Sorry guys, that was late. That was delayed. Couldn't have lunch. Good luck to Danny and everyone. Thank you, Hasty. Always a pleasure. Have a good one. The number corresponds with the year now. Okay, was that always the way they did it, or no? I didn't realize it was so simple as 22. It started in 20. Okay, so from 22 it was already like that. Interesting. Another Darnie tombstone. Fuck you, horror. Fuck you. Do you prefer this style of pianist timing, or do you prefer joining random parties? Random parties are not very effective. I don't mind this style of bossing so long as I actually have the timing. It's very sweaty, like it takes a lot more effort to like track all the channels. But if the channels are not in order and you're contested by another bossing party, you kind of have to do it this way. Yeah, it definitely has to be done. It'd be even more effective if I typed boss respawn at the end of every boss. Is them being here indicative of... Oh, what the fuck? 24 minutes, how is that possible? Alright, well then... 2 minutes, 24 minutes, 43... We should be able to go to 32, but like... Let me check 32, just in case it's up. Otherwise we can go where Crazy said, which is 43. 32 was meant to be up, like, on this very minute, if I got it correct. But maybe I didn't. It's harder to track, like, I want to type boss respawn, get the exact minute. Otherwise, I might have a variance of, like, you know, 2 to 3 minutes. And that variance is not good when it's so busy. I'm not really into Pokemon cards. I do occasionally scroll through, like, random reels and stuff about Pokemon, you know, merchanting cards and shit. Oh, 32, 32. Here, now. I'm familiar with the craze that is the Pokemon cards, but I'm not into it myself. But I'm all about those reels that are, you know, for justice against the scalpers, which I understand is a very big issue. I just don't know what the end game of collection is, which is why I can't really get into it myself. I don't know what the vision is. I do know how crazy it is, though. What was the next one? 43, I think you said, right? Two Fisher. Oh my god, crazy! You have to join us, man. You gotta follow the calls. We'll come back to the DP. All right. Let's nuke it. Nuke it. The best reels are food reels. I try to limit the amount of reels I'm consuming these days. Like honestly, like it just It festers. It's so addicting. Okay, they don't know, they don't know. We gotta kill this and go straight to 43, and then I'm gonna finish on 43. But it's been a good sesh, even with how contested the bosses were. We've got a good amount of penis bossing. Is that them? They made it, fuck. They found us. We can go to 11. I'm pretty much done after that, my last. I hope it's up. I don't even know at this point. Your party is cooked. You need to start over and make an ice lightning. God damn it. Fucking hermits. Oh, Al's died first. Nice. Alright, bye-bye. Do you cook more or dine out more in Melbourne? I used to live in the city for a good amount of years. Right now, I'm you know, like West Metropolitan, like inner city, but like far enough away that dining out is not really... It's viable, but there's not really anything exciting to dine out for. Let's just get on this one, fuck it. Like, how do they know it? How do they know? They're going exactly to my channel too, but whatever. Y'all should literally swap halfway, whole party swap. That would be a fun idea. I cook a decent amount. I cook a decent amount. Are they stream sniping me? Maybe, but I doubt it, to be honest. I think it's just coincidence. They're probably tracking as well. No, they let us go. I don't think they are. They let it go. If they're gonna let the fish go, there's no reason to track me in the first place. Like, I think they just like are tracking the channels themselves. And they're actually honoring their rule of like whoever gets to the map first, they just let them have it. So maybe I should be doing the same for them. But it's not really how I just like do bossing, but anyhow. Have I ever been to Perth? I have not been to Perth. I've been to Queensland, New South Wales, Tasmania. That's it. I haven't been to any of the western states. Is there anything out there? I don't know what's out there. Yo, I'm done doing a full party. Alright, that was exhausting. Competing with the invasion is always challenging. Did I miss anything else? I hope not. I'm gonna leave it there for the night. You did your bachelor in Perth. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Australia by landmass is bigger than Conus. Well, I don't know what Conus is, but it sounds like a fun fact anyhow. Since you're above 200, how does that reset to max? What do you mean by reset to max? We still get ability points and skill points like any other level. So yeah, it's no different after 200 in the game. Continental US. I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Anyhow, alright, I'm signing out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll be back on Monday, and then the following weekend, I'll do a very long stream because I have a little bit of downtime. So yes, I'll see you all then. Have a good one. Bye-bye.